Breaking news, Bitcoin just flashed red right here on the Gaussian channel. This is only the third time in history during a bull run we flashed red. The other time was earlier in the bull run, and the time before that was right before the COVID crash. All other times in history during bull runs, we remain green for the entirety of the bull run unless the top is in. Then we flash red. Just like back here in 2018. How about before? Well, we were green for the entire bull run and we flashed red only when the top was in. That's what we do in every single cycle, except for 3 simple data points. Things are heating up and we are about to break down the only other 2 times in history that we flashed red, because Bitcoin has just flashed red. This is breaking news. Let's get into it. Do you wish you were making more money in crypto? Do you want to recover those bad losses? Don't you just wish that there was buy and sell alerts that could be sent to your phone? Well, today, your dream is a reality. My indicator bundle is a one-time payment and unlock it for life. Get money-making buy and sell alerts directly to your phone. It works for Bitcoin and all altcoins. It's great for day traders, swing traders, and long-term holders. Whether you've been in crypto for 10 minutes or 10 years, sign up now and make 5 times more in this cycle with my indicator bundle. Best of all, this is the largest ever discount we have ever had on the indicator bundle. The problem? It's only for a limited time. Save an extra $300 off when you sign up with crypto. Plus, sign up right now and unlock 3 special bonus trade alerts valued at over $1,500 completely free. I literally can't make it any easier. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Give yourself this gift you can use for life. Once you sign up, see if you're a lucky winner to add my hybrid indicator to your cart. Go now. The clock is ticking. cryptocrewuniversity.com. Again, that's cryptocrewuniversity.com. Here we are on the Bitcoin US dollar index, and today we are on the 3-day chart. We usually typically look at the Gaussian channel on the 5-day chart. The 5-day chart is still green. We scale down to see what is coming in the future. We do not want the 5-day chart to turn red, but if this stays red for a period of time, it's going to trigger the 5-day chart to turn to red. So we need this breaking news and we have to investigate what is happening at the moment. This is incredibly rare territory to be in a bull run. Let's break it down. So those of you who are relatively new to the Gaussian channel, it's really simple. It has green, which is good. It has red, which is really bad. We just flashed red. That's bad. There's no way around it, right? What the Gaussian channel also has are 3 simple lines. We have the top line, the median line, and the bottom line. These act as support and resistance with key market structure. What you typically see in a bull run is a rally far above the Gaussian channel, and then when you move into the Gaussian channel, it's not so good, right? So in a bull run, what you typically see, again, is a move way outside of the Gaussian channel, way above the Gaussian channel. And then when we come back into the Gaussian channel, it acts as quicksand, right? In a simple way, that's what I want you to know about the Gaussian channel. Now, let's get into the red. We've already established green is good, red is not so good. And we just flashed red. We've only done that 2 other times. The previous time was earlier in this bull run that we're in right now. What was the circumstances earlier in this bull run? Well, we had the bottom of our market here when everyone said I was crazy. I was calling for you to buy Bitcoin at 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, even though the world's experts, the world's top economists were saying we were supposed to have a bloodbath in 2023. I said we were going to have the bull run in 2023. Now, looking back on it, if you bought at 15, 16, 17,000, you look like a superhero. Now, what we did after the bottom of the market is we rallied up into phase 1 of the bull. And then the market got really hot in phase 1 of the bull. We reached a high of about 30K, and then we moved sideways for about 200 days. Again, markets move in two ways. They either trend, you can trend up, you can trend down, or you could be range bound. That's it. Typically, Bitcoin is range bound, which is what we're in right now. We've been range bound for 200 days. Sound familiar? Back here, we were range bound for 200 days, and right at the tail end, before it had its biggest move in 200 days, we flashed red just for a moment, just to freak people out right before it flipped bullish. Sound familiar? We had just moved sideways for 200 days. And we are on the verge of having our largest move in 200 days, and we just flashed red, right? So we have those similarities. That's undeniable, right? What we don't want to see is the only other time that we flashed red in the middle of a bull run, which is right before the COVID crash. Now, to paint a clear picture, let's go back to the early days of Bitcoin. So you can see the data right in front of your eyes, right? This is the glory days of 2009, 2010. You can see we were green for the entirety of the bull run. We only flashed red when we were near our bottom and the top was in. Then we went into our next cycle and we were green for the entirety of that cycle. And we only flashed red after the top was in and we were going to have a brutal crash. Then we were green the entire next cycle and the same thing repeats. We only turned red after the top was already in and gruesome bloodbath ensued. Then the only time in history that we had a bull run at that time turn red was here in 2019, right before the COVID crash. Now, this is really interesting because before the COVID crash, we had flashed red here, and then we rallied above the Gaussian channel only to get people really, really excited, but it did not take out our prior pivot high. It was a double top. That high from back here in September of 2019 was the same high of February 20. So we got the market excited. There was a huge rally, got above the Gaussian channel. Everyone is really excited, but it was just simply a double top, and then it capitulated from there, right? Indicator Bundle blowout sale. Limited time only. Here's what my Indicator Bundle students have to say. Mark profited $50,000. Dr. George made $70,000 profit. Carl made a 300% trade and brings in steady income for his family. I want you to be next.
And now with Steve's plan, I'm actually up 32,000.
I experienced my first big winning trades, over 100% gain.
Save an extra $300 off when you sign up with crypto. Get trade alerts right to your phone. Make 5 times more profit. This is your chance to start dominating. Clock is ticking. Sign up now.
Don't be scared. Take the leap. It'll change your life. It changed mine.
That's what we don't want to see. But that's what happened, right? So on our hands, we just have 2 data points. We have the data point that was at the end of the 200 days, right before the biggest move in 200 days, and we have right before the COVID crashed. 2 very different scenarios, dramatically different. One saw a huge rally, the other one saw a fake out rally and then a huge dump, right? Both of which, if you're honest with yourself, are pretty good, right? If the market goes up a whole bunch from here, largest move in 200 days, you get to watch prices rise and you get to be excited, et cetera, et cetera. If the other scenario plays out, you get to buy really cheap Bitcoin and altcoins. I mean, both scenarios are honestly good if you have the right mindset. Typical people who are in crypto want quick money and they'll fail with both scenarios playing out because they're too greedy. They're impatient. Money always moves from impatient hands to patient hands. In the history of mankind, this will hold true. For the rest of the time you are alive, this will be true on planet Earth, period. Now, what you see is people who have the right mindset and they're like, I'm going to be in Bitcoin for the next 5-10 years. I'm simply trying to add to my position at the most opportune times. If this scenario plays out and we have a typical type of COVID crash play out where we have a rally, we get people excited, it just turns into a double top, we turn around and crash, they'll buy here because they're patient and they know the game they're playing the long game, right? The people who want quick money will fail for the entire time they're in crypto, right? It'll just be, they'll be beaten over the head time and time again. I want you to get out of that mindset. I was in that mindset. I started trading at 16 and I thought I was hot. You know what? I thought I really knew what I was doing. I really believed it. I did not know what I was doing. I was horrific. I made every rookie mistake there is, which is why I'm sitting right here telling you, I know what that mindset's like. I lived it. So I want you to wake the hell up, because your ego is probably telling you you're not that guy when your results are telling you you're that guy. That's the key. I want you to remember that. If there's only one thing you remember from this video, make it that line, because that's real talk, and you know that. Now, we have 2 data points, really, right? Both of which, in my opinion, are super good, okay? There's a COVID crash scenario, and there's at the end of the 200 days. How do you differentiate? Well, it's the time we were red. Look at it. The COVID crash warning was a longer period of red, right? Where the end of the 200 cycle before we had the largest move in 200 days was really short. That's the difference. We're on the edge now. We're on the cusp now, where if we sit here a couple weeks from now and we're still red, well, then we've got the COVID crash scenario that's more likely. If we sit here a couple weeks from now and we already flash back to green, we probably have this scenario playing out. That's what it boils down to. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you back here in the next video. From Mark, Steve's education made all the difference. We profited $50,000. From Dr. George, in just 1 week, I made $70,000 profit using Steve's indicators. Carl, I made 300% trade with his system. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Don't miss out. Clock is ticking. Check out what my indicator bundle can do. SHIB USD turned 10,000 into 30,000 with this quick buy and this quick sell. Bitcoin turned $10,000 into 147,000. Ethereum turned 10,000 into 270,000. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Don't miss out. Clock is ticking. Stop leaving money on the table. Sign up now and get buy and sell alerts directly to your phone for the rest of your life. Recover those losses and make 5x more in this market cycle. Save an extra $300 off when you sign up with crypto. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Don't miss out. Clock is ticking.